class of the week. Happy April. I'm going to demo today with the blocks. If you don't have blocks in your studio, no problem. You can do all this without blocks. And it is a bit more challenging with blocks, so you can tell people to, of course, not use them. But it is for alignment purposes. So if you can incorporate them in any way, it can be helpful, even if people can't go quite as far. Starting in full plank, of course, from your down dog. First half, no movement. Second half will go into plank push-ups. Elbow under shoulder, hands under shoulder. People can drop to their knees and do this here. Going from the top, lower all the way down into prone. For this one, the block is a great stabilizer for your lower body. Block can go in between your shins. Legs stay down, only your upper body will move. So the glutes are tight, thighs contract, upper body stays up, no crinkles in the back of the neck. Right, center, left, center. Shoulders away from ears, elbows tilt to the mat. Everything else is stable. After that, child's pose, push your block out of the way. Going into a forearm plank. By the way, this is a great way to know if you have the correct form with your elbows underneath your shoulders. It's pretty much the correct distance. Of course, everybody's body is different, but if you take it the long way and put your elbows underneath this, be able to activate your upper back more. No movement, first half. Second half, feet walk to the right, side of the left foot on the floor. Extra challenge, leg pulses. They can hold here if they need to. Then, for the next 15 seconds, onto the other side, leg pulses. If you'd like an extra challenge, back to center. Too much, toe taps are totally fine. Taking it back down to the mat. Another child's pose to get the block in between the legs. Now this can be very challenging for people to keep the block in between their legs, so tell them if they can't keep it there, ditch it and just keep the legs very close together. Upper body completely relaxed, block in between the calves, neutral neck, palms up so the shoulders aren't fighting you. Up, in, out, down. Lift up, kneecaps off the mat, flex the feet, bend in, straighten back out, back down you go. You can do it without the block if you need. Do simple pulses if it's too much. Block to the side, going into forearm side plank, elbow, shoulder, same line, palm down. Lift and hold. Foot can always go down if you need. First half, no movement. Second half, pulse, pulse to hip ups. So 2 pulses with the leg. Leg comes back down, resets to hip ups. They can always stay and do hip ups with their feet on the mat as well. Going into a down dog, stretch it out. Take a seat at the top of the mat. Block in between the legs. Of course, if you don't have a block, it's fine. Just keep the legs close together. This is going to be a regular crunch with the feet on the mat. The difference here is you want to keep a neutral spine. So what we tend to do is go so high up that you're going into a C-curve spine. Stabilize the feet on the floor, squeeze the block, squeeze your glutes, come up only as high as your lower back still has a little gap in between the mat. Chin away from the chest. Think about leading with the chest. Up and down, up and down. That's about as high as you can get with your lower back still with a neutral spine, okay? So lower back still a slight C curve all the way up. You're gonna feel it really isolate the top of the abs. Second set, same thing right at the top of your range of motion. Simple pulses at the top. Everybody should be able to do that. Very small range of motion, but very challenging when you are doing it with a neutral spine. Then going back into side plank, 2 pulses leg, 2 pulses hip, turn it back over, second abs. Block in between the legs again. Start like you're doing a hollow hold. Bend the left leg and do a roll. Tap, roll, tap, roll. Too much for people, they can always grab their legs as well. Big C-curve spine, rolling to tap. The great thing about this is you have to stay engaged the whole time. 2 sets like that. Third set, simple hold. Foot can always come down. Make sure the lower back stays on the mat. Hands can come behind the head. So that's 3 sets. Then the next 3 sets, other side. Going into upper body after that. This is kind of a fun one, but hard for people to really understand. So if they can't get it, they can just do regular push-ups. Starting in a plank, going to a down dog. Forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Down with the forearms, hands don't move. Push up through the hands, down, down, up, up. Kind of a nice stretch and a good upper body workout at the same time. Going into your glute bridges after that. I'll demonstrate these sideways. Staggered squats will be your first squat. If you have a block, great to use so that the left leg will be on it for the first 3 sets, the right leg will be working hard. Your feet are staggered and only about hip widths apart. Body weight's out of the toes. First set, down, up, down, up. When you lift, big squeeze of your glute, big exhale up. That's your first 2 sets, full range of motion. Third set, you pulse it. Left leg stays super light. 3 on this side, you move the block. 3 on the other side. Then going into some cardio. First set, that full burpee, but keep it low when you jump. Chest on the mat, jump it up, back down, keep it in a squat. That's your first set. You can use your knees, walk it out. If your studio is not quite there yet, totally just do your baby burpees. And you can walk those out if you need as well. Second set, straight up mountain climbers, moving plank, keep it light, tap it out if you need. Then going into lower body, once again, it's a lunge with a lift. Starting left foot in front or right foot, it doesn't really matter. I always go to the left foot, I don't know why. Right leg starts back, pulse, 2, 3, center, pulse, 2, 3, center. All the way down for 3 pulses. Controlled lift to center. Second set, a little more challenging, so if people can't do the second set, they can do the first set again. Starting in the back, pulse, 2, 3, and lift, forward, 2, 3, and lift. Landing with a lift, and then going back slowly. If it's too challenging, it's a bit hard to balance. Just do the first one, you can come to the full range of motion. Third set, right leg back, and it's a pulse. And then you repeat on the other side. Going into now your last cardio, 8 sets of 20 seconds. First will be that baby burpee with a bit of a run. And the second set will be runs. I think I might have done this last time too, but they're so much fun. People really enjoy it at the end of class. So we'll do them again. Time the runs together. Starting in a plank, jump it up, back to the back of the mat, back to the front of the mat, jump it out, back, forward, so on and so forth. You can always walk these up, stay up and shuffle if you'd like. Second set, chest starts on the mat, peel it up, get to the top, open up the feet wide, stay low, run, 2, 3, 4, run, 2, 3, 4, run, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, and that is it. For active recovery, did some tricep dips, one leg, 30 seconds for each leg. Too much, of course, heels down, both of them, or else even hips down. Get that full range of motion with your elbows. Body up, shoulders back, right leg up, down, up, full range of motion. Foot back down after 30, left leg up, next 30, left leg up. And that is it. That is your class for the week. I hope there's something new in there for you. As always, call me, text me, write me if you have any questions, concerns, anything about any of the postures or anything else. and I will talk to all of you soon. Namaste.